Recently, I watched a couple of videos of Swedish comedian Johan Glans performing stand-up, and it's been excellent stand-up comedy. Not only is he very funny, I just like his personality as well, and I'm going to be watching more from him today. One of my viewers recommended this one. They told me this is his stand-up comedy show in Iceland. This is Johan Glans på, I guess that's Iceland, and he actually performs this in English, so really looking forward to seeing this. Tell me what you think about Johan. Tell me what your favourite stand-up comedy from him is, and keep recommending more from him and more Swedish comedy.
Hej! Hej, hallå allihopa! Hej! Hej, roligt att se så många här. Hej, ni har kommit in från kylan. Kissekatter. Ja, era tokiga jäklar. Hur är läget? You answered, my God. I was Yeah, don't worry. So you understand Swedish? Some? Oh, really? Because I was planning to do this in English. I have to do it in English now because I've been practicing and I've been really... I sneak in some... Jag tar lite svenska ibland. Jag blandar swinglish. Is that...
Swinglish.
Okay. I have to try and use my English now because I've been really nervous about this because it's great to be here in Iceland. It's my first time in Iceland, and it's my first time trying to do stand-up comedy in English. So I've been really nervous about this. I mean, really, the last few days I've been trying everything to relax. I've just been, taking warm baths and springs, and I had a massage and yoga and try that thing. We stick needles into your body.
Acupuncture?
What do you call it? No, heroin.
Well, okay.
That nothing really helped. So we're going to try to do this in English, right?
Great start.
It's not my first language. I'm guessing it's not your first language either, so there might be a bit of a time delay, like the kind of satellite delay, like you see in the news when the guy goes like, "So, what's the situation there in Damascus?" And they cut to a guy just standing there. It's tense. It's very tense. That might be what this is going to be like. But oh shit! So I've been trying because I don't really speak any Icelandic. The only Icelandic I know is that line from Rafkin Flyger, which all Swedes, only Icelandic any Swede knows. We said "Funkur knifur."
Do you know that?
I really try to use it now while I'm here. At the breakfast buffet at the hotel. Ooh, funkur knifur.
What does it mean?
Trying to impress people. That's the way Swedish people think you speak Icelandic, by the way, to just take a Swedish word and add ur at the end. Knifur, matur. I always use cream for my coffee, which is called grädde in Swedish. So I tried that at the breakfast buffet. I walked up to someone from the staff. Just looked at me angrily. But I've had a wonderful time since I've been here. I came last Thursday and I've been in the newspaper. I've been in Fretabladet. Alright, this is me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being fake impressed. I love the headline here. Sviar visst fyndig folk. Like I have to start off by defending myself. Same thing on the front.
Tell me
page.
more about that one.
On the front. Oh my God.
Oh no.
The show's going to hell. Here. On the front page as well. Sviar visst fyndig. Like I'm a child going, Sviar visst fyndig.
What does that mean?
Svenski uppstandaren. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm trying to read. I can't read the article. I don't understand anything from it. I'm trying to understand things in your paper here. Isländskor smygringer hantekin I Danmark och Norge. I'm assuming that was excellent Icelandic. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Smygringer. Like in Sweden, that's when you prank call someone. Man ringer någon I smyg. And obviously hantekin is handicap. So I guess this means Icelanders are prank calling handicapped people in Denmark and Norway. You bastards! you complete bastards! Prank calling handicapped people in Denmark. Takes them forever to get to the phone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Once they get to the phone, yeah, hello. And the Icelandic guy on the other side. Det storm? Yeah, så håll i hatten. Förbannade islänningar. So that was, I also found this in your paper. See if I can find it now. Which fascinated me even more. I guess I should have prepared this, shouldn't I? We got nothing to do. You got nothing better to do than being here. There we go.
Good physical comedy as well, man.
Oh my holy lord. Talk amongst yourself. Comedy is coming.
This is actually so funny, man.
No, I lost that bit. Oh, here we go. This section. Svanurin. Swans urine.
Swans urine.
Fyrir umverfið og heilsuna. Svanurin. Obviously that's a big thing here in Iceland. Mer svanurin. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it really wasn't worth finding this, was it?
Hey, first, I just need. I try not to stop this too much. I want to just enjoy it, but I've got to actually say this is brilliant that he's actually so good at stand-up in a language that's not his own language. I've seen actually comedians perform comedy in languages that are not their first. I think this is probably the best. He's so fluent, it's so natural. Not only is that, he's also incorporating the Icelandic language, some of the Swedish language. Again, like I mentioned on the previous one, it's very complex, but he does it so well, and his personality, his demeanour is also very funny, like this like very hapless performance dropping in newspapers everywhere. I love his personality. I really feel like he could be a huge comedian in the UK as well. I think the UK public would love his brand of comedy.
50 minutes for that crap joke. I want you to know this. No, I've had a really lovely time since I've been here. Icelandic people are really hospitable. Ari took me around yesterday, around the Golden Triangle. Fascinating. It sounds like a Afghanistan drug ring. He's the greatest opium dealer in the Golden Triangle. It's amazing landscape. It's like being in a Lord of the Rings movie. You know, expect Gollum to turn up at any point. You know. Precious Golden Triangle. So all the lovely sights you have, they're all a bit smelly. So it's a kind of conflicting thing for your senses because it's visually incredibly beautiful, but smell-wise dodgy.
Is that true?
Kind of like meeting Rihanna when she shit her pants. Ooh. No, but still,
a mind fuck.
And I went to see the geyser. Yeah, I don't know what was supposed to be so gay about it, but it was. Geyser? No, sir. But thanks for asking.
Good wordplay.
I don't know what I was expecting. You know, when it's erupting, it goes, "Hello." No, I'm sorry. That's I don't mean to be homophobic. Absolutely not. I think it's so cool. It's so cool that Iceland has the world's only gay head of state. That's really cool. Really progressive.
Really?
What? Sorry? We say what? Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Ari's been lying to me. No, and I have to stress here the word openly gay, because our Prime Minister is obviously in the closet. This is true. Fredrik Reinfeldt, our Prime Minister, he recently got divorced, and I know why. I mean, he's so...
Really? Is that
he's
true?
so deep in the closet,
You think?
he's halfway to Narnia by now. He's about to meet a fawn very soon. So, So, and my God, the mayor of Reykjavik is a comedian. You can actually make a decent career out of doing this in Iceland. That must be really schizophrenic to be a politician and a comedian. What are his gigs like? Well, hello, well, I guess the mayor fucked up again. Oh shit, that's me. Oh, yeah, a lot of interesting facts I've been looking up at Wikipedia. There's no trains on Iceland. There's no ants.
I never knew that.
True? No ants? Oh. So that was really my plan when I came here to smuggle
No
ants.
ants?
Iceland, introduced them into the ecosystem. I couldn't get through customs because hey, is that ants in your pants? No, what? And also I've been around. I saw the Blue Lagoon with Brooke Shields. I rented it. No, the Blue Lagoon. No, that's a lovely place. Have you seen the movie, The Blue Lagoon? Yes, it's about two kids who get shipwrecked, and they go up on a desert island, and then they grow up, and she starts getting, and he starts getting, and they discover each other sexually when they become teenagers. It's very. I saw that movie when I was 10 years old. A group from my school, we went to see a sexy film. It's supposed to show a sexy film at the library in my hometown, Iceland, which is probably the unsexiest place in the entire universe. That's Iceland. I don't know how to describe it. It's a small. It's kind of Sweden's answer to Hafnarfjordur. It's kind of. I don't know what this is. It's so we went to see it. We were only 10 years old, so we really didn't understand anything. There was. I remember when Brooke Shields. She takes a swim in the Blue Lagoon. It's not in Iceland. It's like in the south somewhere. And suddenly there's a pool of blood in front of her in the Blue Lagoon. And she goes, "Oh my God, what's happened with my body?" She doesn't understand. And neither did we. It was complete confusion. The entire library. What happened? What happened? She's bleeding. She's bleeding. I think she sat down on a sharp rock. Hon skar sig i rumpan, jag lovar. Hon var helt skar sig i rumpan. Nej, det var en fisk. En fisk bet henne. En fisk bet henne. Then eventually there was one girl who was a bit more mature. She went, no. Hon har ju fått mens. I guess, I don't know, period tour. I guess,
period tour.
I remember my friend going, no, det får bara killar. Only boys get that. So, tour, is that right? Tour means, I shouldn't name this World Tour of Scandinavia. I made a horrible mistake. And I've been doing interviews here in Iceland as well. People are going, is it a long tour? Yes.
What does tour mean?
It's a very long period.
A period, is it?
I'm going around. So I've been around. This is on the other places I've done it in Swedish because I was in Denmark. I did it in Denmark. It was quite hard because I find it so amusing that, or interesting, I should say, that Icelandic people speak Danish because I'm from Skåne. Very south of Sweden. Skamskur. Yeah. Takur. And you know, there's a bridge between us and Denmark, so it only takes like 15 minutes to go right into the center of Copenhagen. And I don't speak Danish, and they don't speak Swedish, and we don't understand each other. And that's the way, we like it. There is absolutely nothing, because I understand Danish when it's written, but as soon as they start to speak it, it's like, you know, talking to Chewbacca or something. I think it's like they've all had a stroke or something. I think that's the goal of all Danish people, is to eliminate consonants from their language. Just like one long.
It's poor Danish people, everything.
That sound you make when someone hits you in the stomach. Like, In Denmark, that's a word.
Yeah, that was. I seen the joke on that one on the previous stand-up I seen, and that's one of my favourite jokes I've seen from a Swedish comedian. Getting knocked in the stomach, that noise you make is a Danish word. Love that one. But what I'm going to say, I just wanted to say, what I like about this is he's actually did so much research into Iceland, the cultural things, the touristy things, the language. He's actually you can see how much work he's put into this to really tailor it to the Icelandic audience. And I think that's a great thing for a comedian.
No, really, that language is sliding because, you know, I read a study. This is actually true. I read a study that said like Danish children learn to understand their parents later than children in other Nordic countries learn to understand their parents. I think that's wonderful. Imagine poor little kids, the parents are coming. Can you see more? Yeah, come on, can you see more? Yes, see more? Can you see more? Ja, jeg ser jo far derovre. Ja, jeg står ude i bordet. In English, please. That was actually when I went to Denmark. I tried to, I had, before I was talking on the phone with a guy who ran the place, and we were talking like for 15 minutes each time, and we didn't understand anything. Så har vi sålt några biljetter? Ja, det är 3. Bra! Jag är glad att vi har sålt 3 biljetter. What is that? Is it 3? Is it 16? Is it 45? I have no idea. Yeah, so I thought that was really the low point, and then I went to Finland. I think it's really fascinating to have a country that's that close to Sweden, where the language it's so completely different from all the other countries, Nordic countries. It's like they missed the meeting or something. Like Finland was home with a sick child on the day that the Nordic countries decided upon a language. They were just.
Yeah, Finnish is so different.
Going, what the hell?
That's a good impression, actually.
Are you gonna talk like that? Det kommer bli skitsvårt. Because there's nothing in common. Like bil, you know, in Icelandic is bil. I understand something like that. Bil, yeah. In Danish it's bil. In Norwegian it's bil. And in Finnish it's pikki-mikki nitrauke alla vetti päikkä. Pikki-mikki kyykki. There's nothing.
Yeah, so I've actually watched a lot of Finnish comedy, and I know the Finnish language very well. I know it's very similar to like Estonian, and it is a very unique. I watched a lot of Finnish TV shows as well, so I really know the language. I feel like his impression is actually very good, man.
No, but actually Finland, it was very easy because the people buying tickets were Finland's svenskar, Finland Swedes, and there are like 300,000 of them. So that only speak Swedish.
The posh
so
ones.
Swedish, it's a bit, they have a bit nicer dialect. Vi talar så här, lite finare, lite som känsliga människor. Det är som Mumintrollen. They always sound so intellectual. All the Finland Swedes I know is people in black polo sweaters with like horn-rimmed glasses. Read läser poesi. Mark Levengood, Stina Ekblad. Känsliga människor. So when you're talking to them, it takes a while before you realize, no, you're a bonehead. Try to fool me there with your my accent. Now, as I've been around, this is going quite well in English. Really, I'm really surprised. Thank you. No.
I think he's brilliant, man. He does deserve a clap. Yeah, I've got to give him like unbelievable credit for being able to perform a stand-up routine so funny, so good, picking up so many observations and doing that all in his second language. Genius. I don't see what I know his like personality is to be a bit more like nervous, but actually he was very, very competent in delivering that. I thought it was excellent. Obviously, some parts I didn't understand when he was speaking the different languages. I'm sure that's probably easy to pick up on if you're from Sweden or Iceland or the other Scandinavian or Northern European countries. But I feel like I learned things there as well. Like, I always find when I watch Swedish comedy, I learn things. So I always appreciate that. But Johan Glans, a brilliant, brilliant comedian, and this was some great work. Although I seen some of the jokes on that previous video, a lot of that was just new for me, so I got to really enjoy that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to check out more from Johan soon. So tell me what you think about this one. Tell me what you think about the observations he made, and keep recommending more Swedish comedy. Thanks.